From habit to addiction. Recognizing the warning signs of problematic masturbation. Masturbation. It's a word that often makes people uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's a normal part of human sexuality. However, like any behavior, when done excessively or for the wrong reasons, it can become a problem. In today's video, we'll explore how something natural can quietly shift into something harmful. You'll learn to spot the red flags of masturbation addiction, how it affects your body and mind, and most importantly, how to take back control if it's interfering with your life. Let's dive in. Masturbation basics. Let's start with the basics. Masturbation is the act of stimulating your own body for sexual pleasure, usually to reach orgasm. It's common among all genders and age groups and is often part of normal development. Research shows that most people masturbate at some point in their lives. In fact, studies suggest that it can have some health benefits, reduces stress, helps you sleep better, improves your mood, relieves sexual tension. So when is it a problem? When it becomes compulsive or starts to interfere with daily life, relationships, or emotional well-being. Healthy versus problematic masturbation. Healthy masturbation is occasional, doesn't cause harm, and doesn't get in the way of living your life. Problematic or compulsive masturbation might look like feeling unable to stop even when you want to, choosing masturbation over social events or responsibilities, using it to escape from difficult emotions like stress, boredom, or sadness, feeling guilt, shame, or frustration after doing it, needing to do it more often to feel satisfied. When the habit takes over and starts controlling your choices, it's a sign something deeper might be going on. Understanding the psychology behind addiction. Let's look at what's really happening behind the scenes. Addiction, whether it's to substances or behaviors, is rooted in the brain's reward system. When you masturbate, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine. That surge of pleasure becomes a reward, and the brain, being the smart system it is, remembers what triggered that reward. So when you're feeling stressed or lonely, your brain may say, "Hey, remember what made us feel good last time?" That's where the pattern can begin. Over time, the brain starts craving that dopamine hit more often, and the habit can become harder to resist. Especially if masturbation becomes your go-to coping mechanism. Physical and emotional impact. So what happens when this habit crosses the line? Physically, excessive masturbation might lead to genital soreness or fatigue, reduced sensitivity over time, sleep disturbances, low energy or motivation. But often, the bigger toll is emotional and psychological. Constant feelings of guilt or shame, trouble focusing or being present, losing interest in social or romantic relationships, anxiety and depression, feeling stuck in a cycle you can't escape. It's not about the act itself, it's about how often, why you're doing it, and how it makes you feel afterward. Warning signs to watch for. Here are some clear signs that masturbation might be becoming a problem. Time loss. You spend long periods engaged in it, even missing appointments or deadlines. Escapism. You use it to avoid real-life problems or emotions. Isolation. You withdraw from friends, family, or dating. Escalation. You need more intense stimulation or frequency to feel the same effects. Failed attempts to stop. You've tried to reduce or quit but keep going back. If you're noticing more than one of these, it may be time to pause and reflect. How to regain control. Here's the good news. It's possible to take back control. You don't have to quit forever unless that's your goal. The key is balance and self-awareness. Here are some steps that can help. Track your triggers. What time of day? What emotions? What thoughts or environments lead to the urge? Replace the habit. Exercise, journaling, or connecting with someone can offer relief without dependency. Limit access to stimuli. Set filters or timers on adult content. Change your environment if needed. Set small, achievable goals. Try reducing frequency gradually. Celebrate small wins without judgment. Talk to someone. A therapist or counselor can help without shame or blame. Breaking the shame cycle. One of the biggest challenges in overcoming this issue is shame. Shame makes people stay silent, but silence only strengthens the cycle. Remember, you are not broken. This is something many people go through. Talking about it, learning about it, and taking small steps can make a huge difference. When to seek professional help? If masturbation is causing you distress, disrupting your goals, or making you feel powerless, don't hesitate to reach out for help. Sex therapists, psychologists, or support groups can guide you toward healing. You're not alone. Thank you for watching. If this video gave you clarity or comfort, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on mental health and personal growth. And remember, taking care of your body includes taking care of your mind. You deserve balance. You deserve peace. See you in the next video.